You've mentioned a lot about us creating a culture of cybersecurity in Arizona, which I think has been evident over the past few years. Which I think that's a big challenge for a lot of companies, especially I think a lot of employees, they don't really understand cybersecurity. It's pretty abstract to them, especially when you start talking about MFA and all these things, they seem just to fall asleep. How have you created
Shocking. Wait, what? Somebody fell asleep talking about MFA?
If you were still
Director Jen Easterly would be so upset right now.
So how have you created with those challenges, how have you created a cybersecurity culture?
Yeah, so I laugh about this because it's real, and you can either laugh or cry, so I choose to laugh. People have the shortest attention spans. If you think you're going to create a culture of cybersecurity awareness, which I wanted to create at day one, 3.5 years ago, becoming CISO, because I understood that my employees were the weakest link. It's not to offend my state employees, 36,000 of them. I know my human nature is my weakest link as well. We wanted to create this culture, but you can't just create a culture by doing a 45-minute training episode a year. Look, we got the governor to mandate annual statewide cybersecurity awareness training, which is great, and every organization should have that. But that's the very, very beginning. That's low-hanging fruit, right? You're going to start phishing your employees more. We were phishing our employees like once a year. We do it every month now at the highest difficulty level. Wow. Those are like the steps. Now you're getting into a more of creating a culture because you're getting your employees to start thinking about cybersecurity, not just on a yearly basis, but on a monthly basis. But again, we have very short attention spans. We needed to change the culture by saying a couple different things. One, I felt like you only get dinged when you do something wrong in cybersecurity as an employee, you never get rewarded. So we started a very small but effective positive reinforcement campaign where we started giving out goldfish crackers, Swedish fish candy to people who did a good job or found real phishing emails. You think it sounds silly and it wouldn't make an impact. I can tell you we had an assistant director at the Department of Administration at the time, pre-pandemic, who caught a real phishing email after 6 months or so of this new culture kind of taking place. My team brought him Swedish fish candy to his office, and he came by later that day and he said, "You guys just made my day. I'm having a stressful day. I'm having a horrible day. That phishing email stressed me out even more. I haven't had time for lunch. You guys bring by candy and crackers, and at least now, you know what, I kind of put a smile on my face, because I love these Swedish fish candy, type of a thing." So we started with some positive reinforcement. We wanted to start rewarding the good behavior, not just slapping you on the hand for the bad behavior. We wanted people feeling like they were part of our cybersecurity team. So we've done more events for employees. We've done more outreach. I've done meme contests because we get tired of making the memes. We love making them, but it's always us making them. We love when we're on our monthly update calls with information security officers around the state or IT leaders around the state. And we'll have fresh, memes on cyber. I don't care how short your attention span is. You can visually look at a meme and read it in 2 to 3 seconds and get a point across about why your password security matters, why clicking on phishing emails matters, why MFA, matters. So meme contests, short videos, all those different types of things. We've tried to be more creative and fun with the topic in order for our employees to start paying attention to it more often. And it has paid off huge dividends. I think you've seen it at some of the events I've done. I've made memes and we'll rotate them up on the screen. It makes people laugh. It makes them pay attention. People have asked for them. People have reused them. It makes them feel like they're part of it. It makes them feel like they can understand it. The problem with cybersecurity is one of the many problems is people feel like it's too complex and too sophisticated for them to play a role in. And the memes actually help them realize oh, so my password does matter. And